I'm Amanda Muse.
And I'm Lisa Chang.
And this is the We Try Before You Buy series, where we test out the hottest products and gadgets so you don't have to.
And today we are testing 3 of the hottest air fryer ovens on the market, so you can see if they're really worth your coin or just full of hot air. We want you to click that subscribe button, make sure that you like the video, and leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. Contrary to popular belief, air fryers do not fry whatsoever. Instead, in an air fryer, you have what is a fan. And this works a lot like a typical convection oven. What's happening here is that you have a much smaller compartment for that convection cook versus your convection oven. You get amazing heat transfer, it locks in the heat, and it fries in a much quicker time.
And who doesn't love deep fried food? Like, love it. But am I cooking it at home? Not so much. I get a little scared with all the oil. And this is the beauty with an air fryer, is that it's like even, I was gonna say half the oil, but in fact, sometimes it's even just a spray of oil to a basket before you put your food in there. It evenly cooks your food. You get that beautiful crisp exterior, the perfect French fry, which I'm always on the hunt for. So I'm really excited to see which one of these is gonna perform best.
Okay, so first up, we're gonna start with the Ninja Foodie 8-in-1 digital air fry oven. That 8-in-1 functionality covers everything from your air fry, your air roast, your air broil, which I love, plus it does your toast, your bagels, and so much more. Now, what I loved about this first and foremost, and I know you love this too, is that the design is so unique. Yeah. And so not only is it thinner, but it gives you a large capacity on the inside, so it really does fit a lot of food. It's gonna come with your basket, it's gonna come with your sheet tray, and it gives you 2 positions within the air fryer to place your rack. But like I said, the design is truly what blows your mind because it will save you counter space.
I'm like, Lisa, you gotta show them.
Yes.
You gotta show them.
All right, so Amanda, I know you use your air fryer all the time. I use mine on a weekly basis, sometimes twice a week.
Daily?
And so,
daily.
Yeah, so
this
definitely has a space on my countertop regularly, but look at this, you guys. It just flips up and boom, you can store it on your counter. You never have to put it away, and it's there when you need it.
And it looks beautiful. You give it a little wipe down and it's right up against the countertop.
I know.
It's amazing.
And with this as well, it has super fast preheat time. So in 60 seconds, you can preheat your oven and it cooks for an entire family in 20 minutes.
I would like to introduce you to the KitchenAid countertop oven with air fry. As you can see, this one is a little bit larger. So this is one of the main features of this particular air fryer oven, is that it boasts quite a large capacity. So you can see as you open it, you can fit bigger things. In fact, you can fit 2 full-size chickens inside this oven to make. That's incredible. It also has this amazing air fry basket with the 360-degree air fryer capabilities because it has both elements on the top and the bottom. So your food is getting beautiful and crispy as it cooks. And this particular air fryer oven also has a cooling rack on the top. So as you're placing your food coming out of the oven, you can put it directly on top. They also come with a few baking trays and racks that you can place all sorts of different types of protein, vegetables, sweet treats. In fact, I heard a recipe that I need to try.
Oh, tell me.
Get this. Piece of bread, some peanut butter. You take some bananas, you slice them on the top, you drizzle with maple syrup, pop that in the air fryer.
Come on.
I can't decide if it's breakfast or dessert or snack time.
I want to do it right now.
Sounds amazing. Similar to our first air fryer, it has the air broil, air fry, the reheat, the bake features, but it also has this proof feature, which I gotta be honest, Lisa, I didn't know what proofing was.
Neither did I.
I'm not a baker, but my husband loves to bake fresh bread. And so when you're putting the dough together and you need the dough to rise, typically I've seen him, don't quote me on this, but you put it in a bowl and then you place, a little towel on top of it to let it rise.
Right.
But you can place it directly in here with the proof feature. Lots of different options with this one.
Okay, my friends, I'd like to introduce to you what I consider to be the Bentley of all air fry ovens. This is the Breville Jewel Air Fryer Pro, and it is jammed with features that you are going to love. It's got 13 preset functions. Yes, I said it, 13. And they're all incredibly precise. I've played with this. I actually have the silver model at home. It also comes in the beautiful black, as you can see. And what I've noticed is that the efficiency on the time that it gives you and the temperature it gives you is bang on. You can also download the Breville app on your phone. And so what that's gonna allow you to do is literally go into autopilot function. So you set it, you forget it, but the app is also gonna give you push notifications so you can see at what point in the cooking you're at, and it'll also tell you when it's done. I know you talked about the 2 chickens in there, but I'm gonna up it up a notch and tell you that this can do a 14-pound turkey.
You also need a pretty massive countertop to put this bad boy on top of.
Because it has the reheat function, you could get rid of your microwave. And because it has amazing toasting capacity, you could do 9 slices of toast in here, you could get rid of your toaster as well. When you open up that door, what you'll notice is that there's 2 magnetic strips on the inside of the door, so that when you open it, you don't actually have to pull anything out. It does it for you.
I do love that feature.
So did I. All right, friends, it's fry time. Let's go.
Woo!
All right, so I think let's start with the Ninja. Start it up and put it to the function you want. So we put it to air fry. You get some frozen fries, place it in your basket. Make sure that you're just shaking that around. Throw your basket right in. Close the lid, and away you go.
That's it.
We'll come back to this in a few minutes and we'll have some fries.
Well, our KitchenAid has preheated now, so it took about 4 minutes or so to preheat up to 425 degrees. And because there was a preheat option, you need to protect yourself. It's a little hot. So we're gonna take this out, place our French fries. Ooh, I hear that sizzle. You're gonna get that nice heat transfer all around 360 degrees. It's about 24 minutes or so. I have a feeling it's gonna cook a little quicker. So we'll just keep checking it. Per the book, 24 minutes.
And last but not least, you've got the Breville Jewel. So this one takes a little bit longer to preheat, but it's still pretty quick and efficient. We're just gonna take that out, put the fries in. No sizzle on this one.
But I did like that you didn't even have to take the basket all the way out. I noticed my fries are getting a touch crispy, so I'm gonna rotate the air fryer basket. We started all of the ovens around the same time, and it's interesting how this one needed to be rotated a little quicker than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
I also found that kind of similar when I was making my salmon at home, which I do love an air fryer salmon. It's like this beautiful restaurant quality, a little crispy on the outside, flaky on the inside. And there was one that performed a little better.
We got some golden brown fries on there.
Could they be more golden? They might need to be, we'll see.
To be determined. All right, let's see how we did in the Ninja. So again, this one took around 18 minutes or so based on the preset.
Ooh.
You've got areas that are a bit more golden than others.
And we didn't rotate this one.
No.
We just let it go.
Right, neither one of these were rotated at all.
We had to rotate our girl over here, the KitchenAid, because it was getting quite hot. And, well, we can see we got a little dark and crispy on this side, even with rotating. And I did find that the recommendation in the little booklet, I think the heat was too high. So 425, I've never really done anything in an air fryer over 400. I think we should have a rule where we pick the nicest looking French fry. Let's give it its best effort.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for this one.
All right, I'm gonna choose that a little bit of brown, golden brown.
That was softer than I thought it was gonna be.
I needed a little more.
It didn't have the crunch factor that I thought it was gonna have.
I'd still eat all of them.
Oh yeah.
But not as crispy as you would think.
It could have used more time and rotation as well.
Yes. And I think that's probably a good lesson for all of them. Because if you're used to cooking in the basket style of air fryer, it's just a different approach, right? You want it to cook evenly, let's rotate it.
Definitely.
All right, we're gonna try out our KitchenAid. I'm so sad for some of them that got a little crispy, but I still have high hopes.
All right.
Let's try one.
So we're giving it best effort, right?
Okay, here's my best effort.
Oh, you picked the one I was gonna pick. Cheers.
Oh, am I cheersing?
I was gonna cheers you.
I was like,
Oh, crunch factor is there.
I just need a little dipping sauce. I'm sorry for the little ones that got crispy, but I wouldn't have let that happen at home. I would have put it at 400, still with the rotation, and cooked it for less. I have a theory, 15 minutes kind of does the trick for most of them.
They're just a bit overcooked for my liking.
I'm sorry I let that happen, but it happens.
You're forgiven. All right, let's move on to the Breville.
We got right in there.
All right.
Okay. Looks can be deceiving. I like that one better than this one.
I completely agree. Again, I think it could have used maybe another minute or two just so you got that extra crisp in there.
Yeah.
But from a texture perspective and a taste perspective, I think this one nailed it.
All right, should we rate them? I think I'm going to give the Ninja a 6 out of 10.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Across the board when it comes to Ninja products, I love that you can just take them out of the box, plug them in, and it does all the thinking for you. And that was the experience that we truly had with this one.
Everybody knows I love the KitchenAid. Hands down, she's my favorite. Probably for a few reasons, but these two models here are relatively comparable in price, which I know is a huge deciding factor for many households. When you're looking at your toaster oven with the air fryer capability, it's what are you going to be using it for?
Yes.
I know in my house, I do like to cook a full chicken. I do like to do roasts. And so I need this depth, this space capacity.
Right.
But we did burn some French fries. So I am gonna give it a 9 because there is some, I have to learn how to use it a little bit better before I give her a 10.
And I'm gonna give her a solid 7 out of 10. I just noticed that I had to monitor my wings a whole lot more. Now from a Breville perspective, I did love the way that the Breville cooked. It gave me that even cook, that crispy crunch, plus the wings came out juicy.
The price really hurts me, I have to say. I find
That's fair.
because I'm not the chef in my family, I have a hard time with some of those higher price point items. But it did perform quite beautifully.
Yes.
So I think if we're giving a 9, I'm gonna go with an 8.
All right, and for me, because I am the chef in the family, I want something that's gonna give me a third and fourth hand. So for this, I just loved the way that it cooked, everything that I've tried in it so far. It's gonna rate a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Where it does lose points for me is the actual size. I have a smaller kitchen, so for me, real estate is really important. For this, I feel like it would go really nicely if you had a larger countertop. So that was super fun.
My belly is very happy right now.
I can say I love nothing more than testing food-related products.
But not just food products are we willing to test in this series. We want to cover all things, all products, all gadgets. So if you have something that you think we should test, let us know in the comments. So please subscribe, follow along, and tune in for our next episode coming soon.
We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye for now.